Hi, church. Happy Friday, and welcome to today's digital devotion. So, as many of you know, Pastor Jacob and I are part of a preaching cohort that meets quarterly throughout the year. And at our most recent one, the leader shared a devotion that I thought was really powerful. So, I wanted to share that with you today as we kick off our thoughts. It is called When I Need to Ground Myself in Today. Calming one, I am stopping now. I am resting now. I am letting the stillness of being with you wash in like a wave while the chatter and activity around me recede. Thank goodness I don't need silence around me in order to have quiet inside. This moment, God, it's what I need and where I am. I find myself so encumbered by yesterdays and tomorrows that sometimes I leave today in the corner. But today is enough. You're giving me the daily bread I need for now. A person who loves me, a moment to breathe, a meal on the table, a word bringing hope, a gleam of life outside my window. Please help me open my hands and receive today with gratitude, letting past seasons fill me with appreciation and seasons yet to be give me hope. So I thought that was really powerful. I know personally I spend a lot of my time kind of thinking about the past and wondering if I did the right thing or if I could have done something better, or worrying about the future and, thinking about how I can prepare for it. And I think it's a really good challenge and also a very rewarding moment when I can focus on being present in today. And that's really something that I have to conscientiously think about because life just is happening so fast all the time. And I think it's easy to not savor the blessings around us each day.
Absolutely. One way that I get through really difficult days or moments when I know that, a certain day of the week is going to be busy and it's going to zap all my energy is to have something on the horizon that I'm really looking forward to, whether that's a dinner with someone that I can't wait to have, or, even just tomorrow morning I'm going to be able to exercise before I head into work and I'm looking forward to it. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's good to have those moments that we look forward to, but when we get so wrapped up into what's to come, it really does steal our opportunity to get something out of the present. And even those really difficult, draining days can have something good in them if we're willing to look for it or to receive it. That, even in that difficult moment, maybe there's some lesson that I'm learning about how to become a better person, or the people that I'm going through that difficult time with, how am I deepening my relationships or connections with those people? And that can be a real gift of just living in that day or living in that moment. We've been really open with the congregation about the fact that we are going through an IVF cycle right now, and we've just been open about our whole fertility journey over these last 8 years. And we're in the middle of one right now. This is like day 11 of the stimulation medication. And we recently learned, we didn't know that it's going to be an additional month beyond this cycle until we're going to do the transfer. And so we have like 6 or 7 weeks before we'll know anything, maybe 8 weeks before we'll know anything about this cycle. And so there's a lot of waiting. And when I realized that, I'm like, oh my gosh, this could be just 2 months of total anxiety and wondering what's going to happen. And so hearing this is a reminder to me that along this path, we've got to live in today and to be able to find the gift or the joy in that day. Otherwise, we'll just completely fall apart with all the waiting and the anxiety. So I'm really going to try to take this to heart. Living today is one of those things that's way easier said. We could read a really beautiful devotion or poem about it, but that one's really hard to really live out.
No, I had to share this funny story because I just think it's hilarious. So taking these medications, so I've been giving myself shots for the last 10 days. Today will be day 11, and taking these medications. And the idea is to, stimulate my follicles so that I can grow some eggs that we can retrieve and hopefully, get an embryo out of one of them or whatever. And so the doctor is looking for things to grow. And so every night when I give myself the shots, Jacob takes a good look and determines whether or not he thinks I look bloated yet.
Oh, gosh.
And it's so funny to me because
you did not clear this with me before.
What a comment. What a thing to comment on every day. But I found humor. I think it's really funny, and I look forward to it every night to determine whether or not you think I look bloated. Because IVF is it is a long game, and it is something that you just have to take day by day. Literally, we have to go every couple days to our doctor's office in Brea and get an ultrasound and see how things are growing. And there's just no way to predict how it's going to turn out. And so I know a lot of you are praying for us, and we're so grateful for those prayers and those well wishes. But it really is one of those things that we can't dwell on it too much, because it will steal the joy of today if we try to predict what's going to happen tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that and in 6 to 8 weeks and all of that. So, and I know a lot of you listening to this have also gone through IVF, and so you know what we're talking about. But I think it's teaching us a lot about patience, and it's teaching us a lot about living in the present and making sure that future plans don't interrupt, except like recognizing and acknowledging the great blessings of today.
Yeah, I very excitedly said, "You look bloated," and
I was like, oh, that's not like, okay, not the best thing to hear, but also in the context of this, it took you out. In the context of this IVF cycle, it is a good thing to be bloated. So anyway, just thought I'd share a funny story. That's all we've got for today. We hope to see you on Sunday. We know you're looking forward to it, but don't look
not too much.
forward to
live in
it,
today.
because don't think about it until Sunday morning. But we will see you then.
See you soon.
We look forward to worshiping with you.